everybody, we're in Jekyll Island, Georgia once again. We said, well, since we didn't find any island treasures the last time we were here, why not come again? I'm not going to find one, but it's not the end of the world if I don't. So we came back. It's only been maybe a week and a half since we last came, but we really came because it was up in the air. Did we want to come here, or do we want to go to Maggie Valley in Bryson City? Well, since they've been having snow, I think Jekyll Island won out. But look at the beautiful sunset behind me. Once it gets back into focus, there it is. Isn't that gorgeous? Yes, it is. So anyway, are you ready, Mom? Yeah. I'm ready too, so let's go. So the last time I was here, I did not walk this trail because it was raining, so came back today. I don't know how far back this pond is. I know they keep showing pictures of alligators, so that's all I need to see for me to want to check it out. I was beginning to wonder. I still haven't seen the pond though, but there's a little bit of water over there. And that talks about a Clam Creek watershed. The salt marshes in Georgia's coastal plains are a very important part of a complex tidal environment called an estuary. And it says the Horton Pond is this way, and also the Tupelo Trail. getting to a thing that says Horton House, Horton Pond, and Tupelo Trail. I just want to see the pond. Almost looks like a tree inside a tree. I see the pond. Finally. Oh, and the alligators are out there. So that bench was commemorating 54 years of beautification service, Jekyll Island Garden Club, 1961 to 2015.
I see there's a head right out here sticking out of the water. Is that a stick or something? Straight out about.
So I did not find any globes, but I did get to see the alligator, so that's a plus. And that's I think it's a 0.7 mile trip through the woods. Seems longer than that, but moseying back to the car. So we're about back to the house. Nice little walk. And stretch the legs. Even though I've been stretching my legs all day. Went and did a 3-hour trip at the last place I went to. Which that video will be out before this one. Dun, dun. Ta-da! Anyway, just in case you don't know, this house was built out of tabby, and tabby was the building material for walls, floors, and roofs widely used throughout coastal Georgia during the military and plantation eras. It was composed of equal parts of sand, lime, oyster shell, and water mixed into a mortar and poured into the form. And that talks about the Horton house there. Beautiful place. Even though it looks so big, it's so small whenever you walk inside. And it might have been larger with the floors and stuff in there, but it is not that big without it. Not to me anyway. Not to me. You got these pretty little yellow flowers. And that right there tells about the Horton house. It was built by William Horton, and it was used to his death in 1749. There's the beach. Got a couple of minutes before I go check into the hotel. Let's see how that hotel looks. I'll show that on the video. Okay, so we have never stayed here before, but we got room 118. Oh, wow. This is nice. First impression's good. If I can find all the lights. Okay, so now I've got everything in. I'm gonna go ahead and say right now, this is probably the nicest room we've ever stayed in, anywhere. It's got a TV in the living room. And it's got all that right there. It's got the nice couch with the ottomans in front of it. A beautiful scene right here. And you got a completely different kitchen area over there. I like that. And then you got the bedroom over here. And it's got its own TV in here as well. And then it's got a dresser. And inside there, you got hangers and an ironing board and an iron. And these close like this. So you'd have your privacy so people passing by aren't looking at you. You don't want that while you're sleeping. And it's got the Bible in there. It's got a phone, but who needs that? Everybody's got cell phones. So this is good because if somebody's wanting to stay up and somebody's wanting to go to bed, they can still stay in here and watch TV. The other person can be in the bedroom watching TV. Then we got the, right there, it's not very bright though, but we got the light. And we got makeup removers, little skincare bars, some body lotion, and shampoo and conditioner. And then we got the bathroom. Oh, it's got two sinks. It's got a sink in here and it's got a sink in here. I didn't even notice that a while ago. And it's got the sea turtle. Got toilet paper. A nice shower. Plenty of towels. We're only gonna be here one night. We were actually checking this out to see if we want a vacation here in the future. It does have an adjoining room. I don't really like that, but it is what it is. And then you got cabinets up there. Oh, they got plates and cups and glasses. Nothing in that one. They got a stove in here. And it says use vent hood at all times when cooking. And I guess, yeah, that's the vent right there. Take it on out. Got a full-size refrigerator. It's nice to know. And that would be for the stove there. And there's some utensils, pots. But we're not gonna do any cooking while we're here. And there's a dishwasher also. And they got some bowls and stuff in there. We just brought our food with us. We always do that usually. And they got this nice table and chairs. Well, looks good enough for one night. Might be more than that in the future. And it's also got paper towels and a coffee maker. And if you need it, they also have a fire extinguisher in the room. Hopefully we don't need that. So this is our hotel. It's the Seafarer Inn and Suites. Very nice room from what I can tell. Our room's nice anyway. And they also have my name in there welcoming me as a VIP guest. Never had that before. It's gonna show up in the video, but there is a cloud with a rainbow straight ahead. We always think that's pretty cool whenever we see that. And it also looks like it's got a face in it too. Look at that. It's creepy. It does have a face in it. So as you can see, we're back on the trail again. Because like the very next day, somebody found a treasure here. In the little building. I said it would be a good place to hide one. Come on, walk in for a minute. Don't wobble away. Well, you said hold them, so I was walking. Oh, you got the zip up. It is a little windy out here now. Earlier, I didn't have to have my coat on. All kind of stuff going on. They got boats, they got helicopters. Like watching an episode of Magnum PI. Nothing. I know the next day after I filmed that video, one was found right back there. I'm so jealous. I would have like literally screamed if there would have been one in there and you found it on your first go around. So we're doing something different. We're actually spending the night on Jekyll Island tonight. We've never done that before. Usually we always go to Brunswick, but not this time. Yeah. You can see the bridge really good over here. I like the sunburst happening on that. That's pretty. Pretty, pretty, pretty. Huh? What? Oh, that's pretty. This is so pretty. The sunset. Oh, they were right about the sunset being beautiful here. Look at Mom. She climbed right on up there.
Rails like this, I could have went up and down themselves.
Well, those were some weird stairs in that house. I'll just say that.
It might have been like, where's that? Oh, Boone Hall. No,
No, they won't let you climb upstairs at Boone Hall.
they know your plantation.
Oh, that tower, yeah.
Them steps wasn't the same.
No, that's Middleton Place.
Huh?
That's Middleton Place you're talking about. Yep.
They was not the same.
It's gorgeous. It's gorgeous. It's so pretty. Oof. I don't even know what the official name for that is over there, but I call it the Brunswick Bridge. This is so pretty. So pretty. It's like all of a sudden the waves are just completely different. So we got 17 minutes until the sun completely falls into the water, as we like to say. Didn't even have to come on the East Coast, the West Coast for that. Get the sunset on the East Coast going into the water instead of having to go to California or one of those states to see that. That's what we like. So beautiful. Uh-huh. We're now 10 minutes away from sunset. Minutes. So the pretty things about this area is it also has the Driftwood Beach, even though it's just St. Andrew's Beach. But I love Dead Tree. Oh yeah. So Mom has found a place to sit and enjoy the beautiful sunset this afternoon. This glorious beach out here. Okay, so now we're only 2 minutes away from sunset. It is 5:57 p.m. and it is going down. So we'll just watch the rest of it. Mm-hmm. It's rare that we get to see it in this direction. Usually we always get to see it rise out the water, not go into the water. What's crazy about that whole situation, everybody out here got quiet whenever it was time for the sunset. That was amazing. This is so beautiful. I think that was worth spending the night here just to get that.
Some little birds.
Oh yeah. So I still think we'll come by here in the morning before we leave, just to check the stuff again. Look at that bird, Mom.
I see it.
That is cool. I love stuff like this. pretty, wouldn't it?
Jesse. It didn't look good.
I've never seen the little mini waffle maker before. And we just got that right there. Yeah. January 31st, and I don't even know what the temperature is.
I don't know.
But you can see the wind is definitely blowing. And the water behind us is just gushing. It's gushing and everything. I don't know when that does that. And you might can see the bridge right there behind us, maybe. This bridge is right there. Yep. There.
Go straight down.
Yep. We're going back to the car.
Oh, dear.
Oh, you go again? And I think these are buzzards, but they're coming to say hello too. That answers the tide. That answers the question about the tide. Because, you know, the water's always way out there. But it's way in this morning. Yeah. This is the beach that's at the soccer complex, and from my understanding this is Glory Beach, and it's named that because whenever they made the movie Glory, this is where they filmed some of the movie at, right here. Ooh, that's pretty. quite a while, but we finally found it last night.
You think you want Angel?
Has to be determined.
Oh, your colors match good.
I know, isn't that beautiful? I like the butterfly. So I have these. It's really pretty. That's the spoonbills. And that's probably what those wings are supposed to be over there, but it's prettier to say the other thing. Your hat matches that one. I said your hat matches that one. This is a wildlife viewing area. We've never came over here either before. So whatever we don't cover in this video, we'll get whenever we come back. Probably next January. It won't be the Christmas video, I don't think. This one said, Jekyll Island's beach water. Why is the water brown? Jekyll is surrounded by the Atlantic Ocean on one side and vast salt marshes on the other. Interesting. And it is straight up windy today. How pretty that pier is. Straight up windy out here today. I see that boat. That boat's pretty. It would easily knock me down. Wrap up the video for this trip to Jekyll Island. This was not a planned trip, it just happened to happen. And we really came to check out the hotel because, like I said, it was between, on this, since I had 2 days off, it was between Maggie Valley and Bryson City and Jekyll Island, but Jekyll Island won, and only planned it like 2 or 3 days ago, wasn't even that long ago. So it was not a planned trip, but glad we came.
You had a good choice.
Either go to where it was freezing cold
Or
and possible snow everywhere, or either come where it was supposed to be in the 50s and no snow. So I think the beach won out. Nice hotel. We would definitely stay there again. I have never stayed anywhere that nice so far yet. That was a hotel that had a whole kitchen area, it had a whole living area, it had 2 TVs, it had 3 sinks, because it had 2 for the bathroom, it had 1 in the kitchen, had a full-size refrigerator.
they had a actually sink in the foyer, or the in between the bathroom and there. They
Yeah,
had a
it's
sink
nice.
that you could brush your teeth, whatever else you had to do.
Real nice. The breakfast was breakfast
good.
was okay. It wasn't anything to write home about. I mean, it's
But it covered a point.
yeah. I mean, it wasn't a Holiday Inn breakfast. It was not a Best Western breakfast, but it was a Choice Hotels breakfast. And the interesting thing about that whole situation, I have never had this before either. Whenever I walked into the hotel yesterday, my last name was up there as a guest. I was like, oh wow. So I had to take a picture of that because that was something to write home about. And I just got to work back on my diamond status. I have lost my diamond status host Choice Hotels. I'm back at platinum, I think, or something like that. I got to work on that. And but I do have diamond status now with Best Western. But overall, I think we had a good trip. Did not find a globe once again. I'm not buying one on this one. And we had fun. We saw some new places at Jekyll Island we hadn't seen before. So that's it for this one. Hope you enjoyed. We'll see you somewhere else.
And subscribe if you hadn't. I appreciate it.
Yes, only if you want to. If you don't want to, that's fine too. I'll still make videos regardless. So